Hey Shred Nation, what's up? We are almost done with this week. Can you believe it? So crazy. But I am here to talk to you about my biggest fears and how I overcome them. This is a really important topic, especially for those of us who are starting in this business, because it is kind of scary and it is unknown. You know, you go to your day to day job and you know exactly what you're going to be trained on. And you know you're always going to know the answer, but with this it's pretty unknown, and you're off to fend for yourself, so to speak. So it is natural that you are going to worry about how you're going to be perceived by your peers and your family, and you're going to be really worried about all those no's and how you're going to feel and how you're going to take on those failures at first. So, first and foremost, just know that it is a very, very normal feeling to have fears, and that's totally fine. But it's really how you use them to drive you and how you use them to fuel your motivation will determine how far you go. So first and foremost, personal development. Personal development is huge. It's one of our vital behaviors for a reason, and you should be doing personal development. If you are not filling your mind and your heart and your soul with positive affirmations, how are you going to believe it, and how are you going to apply that in your business? So it's so important. One of my favorite audibles right now, yes, I listen to audibles. I don't have time to read text. So I'm listening to Failing Forward, and there's been so many light bulb moments, and there are so many large corporations that have failed multiple times before they succeeded, and it's really important that you know that you're going to hear so many no's before you actually hear yeses. And I'm coming from experience. I had some really close people in my life who were super doubtful and very hurtful in the past, but I came from a place of empathy because of the personal development I've done. If it was 4 years ago, Camilla, then I would have been like super upset about it. Probably I'm not confrontational at all, so I probably wouldn't even have brought it up and just had these really horrible feelings about this particular person who's very close in my family. But because of the personal development, I was able to step back and realize it is not me, it is this person. And once I realized that, I was able to really dig deep within myself and take it in grace and fall back on my Shred Nation leaders and know that it wasn't me, it was this particular person, and hurt people. So that is my first tip, is to do your personal development, because it's going to make you see the world in a different light and handle those failures with grace and poise and resilience, because it's in those failures that you can step back and tweak your systems and your processes to improve the next go around. Another way that I overcome my fears is I don't think as much anymore. Before, in my invites, I would overthink things like, oh, are they going to think I'm a salesperson? Like, am I being authentic in this? And things like that. And at this point, my why power is so strong that I don't think as much anymore, because I'm only thinking about that goal end. Of course, I'm still applying what I've learned, such as speaking authentically and sharing, not selling. But with that confidence, I am able to, share in a non-salesy way, and really just approach people and have them not cringe, so to speak. That feeling when somebody's going to approach you about something and they want to sell you something. I feel like I would like to think that I don't have that effect on people, and it's because I don't really think as much anymore. And it's when you think and overthink things that you clam up and you become fearful of what the task at hand is. So really keeping your why power in your peripheral and making sure that you're so laser focused on your why power and your goals that nothing is going to stop you. And another aspect is prayer. prayer has been super huge for me in my business. As long as I know Jesus has my back, I feel invincible and I feel like everything is aligned and I'm zen and I'm at peace. And I'm not patient, I'm not anxious, and I'm not impatient. So those are my tips for overcoming fear. I'd like to think they worked so far. So if you have any more that have helped you, please feel free to comment below because we like sharing. Have a good day, guys.